Earlier this year, we discussed the fact that Jared Vogel of Subway fame got busted for child porn.
Right.
Kiddie porn.
Yep.
And he's going to plead guilty.
So is he still free or is he in jail now?
I think he's free at the moment. I think he's probably confined to his home down there near Indianapolis.
Okay.
Because I don't think his trial has come up yet.
Right.
But they said that he's probably going to go away for 12 years, I think.
Wow.
I think it's something like that, or it's 12 years.
Do you kill yourself if you're at home waiting?
And he's a multi-millionaire.
Sure.
And he's one of the things that has played in his favor is that he's donated $1 million to some organization or something. So he's paying restitution, and then he's going to have to serve 5 of the 12 years or something like that. Okay. Well, anyway, there's more news on the Jared Vogel front.
Oh, good.
Jared Vogel.
Right? It's not good, right?
Of course it's not good. Of course not. Jared Vogel allegedly talked about throwing a party to lure children in secret audio recordings. It's so fucked up how these people think. These people who have these proclivities for things that they know are clearly illegal, right, and morally wrong, but they lay awake at night scheming and thinking of ways to, further their agenda, right?
Dude, how would you like to be one of those football players that fucking did all the commercials with this fucking asshole? Justin Tuck or whatever, right? Do you think people look at Justin Tuck now a little bit weird?
No, I don't think so, because nobody knew.
You think people are just like, yeah, sure, Justin didn't rape any kids?
See, I would never make that connection.
See, that was the first thought I had was, did any of these football players know?
Yeah, see.
My first thought when he got busted.
Really?
Yep. My first thought was, once they said he got busted, I was like, who knew? Because somebody knew.
When this all came out, a couple of people stepped forward and said, "Yeah, we warned the Subway company about him."
Right, and that's where it's like, but I always think that when somebody gets busted for something heinous like this, I always wonder who else that's in their circle knows. Right, and so my immediate reaction was like Justin Tuck. Okay, Justin Tuck, who was doing all the commercials with him, and he was like, yeah, Jared, a foot long is better than 6 inches. Sure. Then it all starts coming into play, at least in my head.
Yeah, see, I never made any of those connections at all.
I would hope that's not the case. But, you got to wonder.
You got to wonder, I guess. Yeah. From bad to worse.
Oh, God.
Jared Vogel allegedly... once told journalist Rochelle Herman Walrond that he wanted to throw a party to gain access to more children.
Oh, my God.
She claimed in an interview with Dr. Phil that aired on Friday, October 30th. Herman Walrond, at Walrond, Walrond.
All right.
Who struck up a 5-year friendship with the disgraced Subway spokesman, told Dr. Phil that she began to secretly record her conversations with Vogel when she became disturbed by his comments about children.
Right. And what year was this?
Well, this came out with the original story. Okay. When he got busted, that she said, hey, I tipped Subway off a long time ago. Okay. Told them about this, and they did nothing about it, and so I took it upon myself to record conversations with him to have this proof.
Right. Did anybody? And it's just because I don't remember. Has anybody been fired from Subway other than Jared?
I think there's an ongoing investigation because of this lady's claims that she had tipped off the upper echelon. Right. And that they did nothing.
You got to think at a minimum the corporate HR person's going to jail too.
Yeah,
right?
I think somebody's going to fall for this eventually.
It's got to be the corporate HR person or somebody because they would have had the claim. Oh, what a nightmare.
I agree. He wanted me to set up my children. This all came out before. The journalist said, but along with their friends and their friends' siblings. What if we put a camera in your kid's room? Would they be okay with that? Fogel can be heard asking in one of his alleged recordings.
God.
Herman Walrond further claimed that Fogel, 38, asked her which of her children she thought he'd like to see naked more.
Oh,
that is just amazingly, to use a term, ballsy.
Yeah.
To even say something like that.
All right, now let's role play this a little bit. If Jared Fogle or anybody, if any guy in your circle of friends, said that to you, do you not punch him in the fucking face?
Absolutely. But I gotta wonder, at what point did Jared believe he had such a level of comfort with this woman to say, hey, will you sell one of your children out for 30 pieces of silver?
I mean, Jesus, dude. I just can't even. I cannot imagine, anybody. My friend Scotty's my best friend in the world. And if he said that to me, I'd beat his fucking ass.
Of course.
I mean, on the spot, I'd be like, bang, you're fucking done, you dickhead.
Right.
Then I'd call the cops on him.
Sure.
Fuck. How do you just say, oh, wow, that's something, Jared?
Here, let me think about that for a minute.
Yeah. How does that work?
Let me get back to you on that.
Yeah. Let me mull that over just a little bit.
Right.
What the hell?
Herman Walron further, and even explicitly detailed how he planned to lure middle school children to him.
Ugh.
In August, Fogel was accused of engaging in sex acts with minors and received child pornography from Russell Taylor, the former head of his charity, the Jared Foundation.
Ugh. Right.
Documents released by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Indianapolis revealed that, consequently, Fogel faced one count of travel to engage in illicit sexual conduct with a minor and one count of distribution and receipt of child pornography.
Yeah, he's a mess.
Fogel has agreed to plead guilty on the charges. Fogel's wife, Katie, filed for divorce from her husband the same day the documents were released, saying in a statement that she was extremely... Chris?
Outraged.
No.
Shocked
and disappointed
right,
by the recent developments.
Do you think she ever sucked his cock that still had a little bit of like teenage boy ass on it?
I don't know, but you got to wonder that a woman who's married to a guy who has a proclivity for children, if they have a normal sex life, if like she goes, I wonder why he doesn't get that excited for me.
Now, why does he always want me to put my hair in pigtails?
Right.
Why does he always want me in a schoolgirl outfit?
Right. He never shows any interest in any oral sex on me. Why do you think that is?
Why is it that anytime any hair grows on my pussy, he makes me shame?
Right.
Any.
My focus is exclusively on the well-being of my children. It's kind of weird, isn't it, that a guy that has a proclivity for children has children with a woman? That's just,
you have to wonder about that. Has he already tapped that? You have to wonder.
Yeah, well, that's what she's saying. She said that she has to protect her children.
Yeah, now, but I mean, she has to. Don't you think she has to take him to counseling and have the counselor try and find out if he diddled his kids?
Right.
You got to, don't you?
Absolutely.
Oh, what a nightmare.
Katie said in her statement, neither I nor my family will have any further comment on this matter. I appreciate respect for my family's privacy during this difficult time.
Right.
So, here's Jared going, you know what? I'm in a position here to where I could set up these false recording sessions
Right.
And I could get these school kids to come over here.
Yeah. Suck my dick.
I mean, it's just the craziest thought process. And here's the part that I don't get, and I guess maybe this isn't from someone who isn't thinking clearly.
Yeah.
How do you think you could get away with that?
I don't know. Other than he's got so much money now that he just thinks that it makes him invincible or something.
It's very strange.
It is.
It's like, how do you do this and go, you know what? I'm going to try and do this, and somehow I'm going to get away with this too.
Right. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
It doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't quite get it.
Yeah. Nor do I want to. All I know is this guy is going to be in for a rough fucking ride in prison.
Yeah.
If they put him in any kind of general population, he dies.
I agree.
Because he's definitely famous enough to where it'll be a problem.
Sure.
You know, they almost got to put him into witness protection prison. They almost got to change his identity and call him Bill or something.
Well, look what happened to Jeffrey Dahmer. That guy didn't last, a year in prison.
Yeah, that's what this guy is going to get murdered.
Right.
And Jeffrey Dahmer, he didn't kill kids, did he? These were 18s.
Yeah, but he
was sick as fuck.
But he was a rapist, though.
Yeah, I mean, he was sick as fuck, but from what I understand about prison, they do not fucking...
Well, two people that they turn on are rapists and child touchers.
Yeah, kid touchers get it bad in prison. Well, let him have it.
Yeah.
I say put him in GenPop. He should not get any special treatment just because he's famous, if you ask me.
Right.
Do you think he should?
Should he get special treatment, or should he be segregated?
Should he be segregated?
I think so.
Special treatment? I don't think so at all.
I do.
Why?
Well, because I'm not saying he should get better treatment. I just think that
being separated from the other people would be better treatment.
Is it better treatment?
Yeah, because you're not subject to being fucking wounded by these assholes.
I suppose, but man.
Okay, if it was Jared and then Bill Smith, the other child rapist that got thrown into prison, they're not separating Bill Smith.
That's true, but Bill Smith, his face isn't planted all over TV either.
Yeah, but that's Jared. To me, Jared's a worse criminal. Not less of a criminal. He's a worse criminal because he used that fucking fame.
I agree.
As part of his rape.
I'm not arguing that point at all. It's just that everybody knows who Jared is.
Yeah, so Jared should have to go in there and be famous inside.
Here, you be famous in jail here, pal.
Yeah, here. Let's see who gets famous for shivving you. You know, he should have. I'm sure that's part of the reason they haven't settled on a deal yet. Is because they're trying to protect this asshole.
Yeah. Or protect his asshole.
Yeah. Why not just kill yourself?
Right.
His life's over. I mean, what's he going to do? Should he make it out of his 5 years of prison? Is he going to have a life?
Well, I mean, if he has any money left.
Which he won't because he's getting divorced. She's taking all of it.
Sure.
You know, how much is what judge is going to let that stop at 50%?
Right.
And he has kids and everything. He's going to come out and there's going to be like $180 in the bank. Fucking Subway coupons in his mailbox.
Right.
That's it. I mean, what job is he going to go get after this?
Well, again, he's not going to get a job, but if there's any money left, and, you know, if there's any money left, he'll have to take whatever is money left and just go move out of somewhere.
Where?
I don't know. Wyoming, somewhere out in the middle of nowhere.
Grow a beard, change your name.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't recover from that.
No, you can't. You can't be famous on that level, rape kids, and then start over.
Well, you might have to move to Mexico or something.
He might have to move. I don't think he's safe in Mexico. You really think that the Mexicans want this fucking guy? First of all, he can't get a passport.
Right. Well,
Can you as a felon?
That's true, too.
So he ain't leaving the country. You know, he's stuck here. He'll be stuck here singing that Winger song over and over and over.
She's only 17.
Because that's all he's got left.
Sure.
Now, that'd be great if after this he goes and does like those K-Tel records.
Right.
He's the spokesman for it.
Right.
It's one of my favorites.
Wow.
This is Winger.